Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back to another episode of Supreme Rule Ultimate Roman Restoration. And previous episode we used a fair bit of time to clear out this. Also we've been expanding or advancing a little bit here in Turkey. Still not quite there yet to make them surrender, but at least the situation is improving a little bit. Also, I don't think we've actually built any more troops. We have moved the troops down here. We do need to organize this group eventually. We've been sinking some pretty ships with our submarines here, which hopefully will get some nice promotions eventually. I certainly hope so. And we did send in our special forces from France to go towards Poland to help the Germans over there as well a little bit. So that I mean, basically, I'm just plugging gaps in the German front there because, my god, do they need help. I mean, the AI is not very smart in this game in the first place, and then when it needs to fight a multi-front war, it doesn't fare all that well. Okay, because you can move up there. Hansen can move up here. We do have the infantry down here. They have plenty of troops in there. We'll destroy that. Actually, there's not that huge garrison anymore. Let's move an Athenian over there. Once we've taken out this one, or the garrison over here, which seems to be rather small, we should be able to clear out the garrison over here in Split, and then there's still... Oh, did we actually clear out that one already? I think we did. Yes, we did. Okay, so that means that the Germans have now gotten control over all of that again. So we can then withdraw our troops back north, more or less, to get the, or let the Bulgarians expand a little bit. On the other hand, we could just destroy the Bulgarians, because the Germans are still part of the Axis, of course. I mean, they are the Axis. Which means that technically our goal, if we just destroy the Bulgarians ourselves, the goal of controlling all of Mediterranean with the Axis powers would be achieved. Maybe I'll do that instead. Because getting the... or declaring the war ourselves, it's going to be a bit tricky, because we still got the non-aggression pact, so that will be huge penalty for our treaty integrity. Alright, so let's take out the garrison there. Now they're pulling the troops back into the barracks. But it's not going to help. Man, those garrisons are melting. I mean, we got a lot of troops around them. Right, Kazoo, you're going to get your revenge on them. Start forcing them out. There's surprisingly many tanks in there. There we go. That's another problem solved. Okay, the Bulgarians are coming in and we'll just destroy them. Our infantry, we can move in Antang to there. Zoo over there for now. I don't know, I haven't quite decided yet if I'll attack them myself or not. So the British still control the oil fields over there, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm assuming that... Oh, Hungarians like us now. Will they like... Formal alliance? No. What about they might want that. Let's have a look. Is there anything else that they might want? Oh, mutual defense. I'll take that one. So we can actually get something out of them, so to speak. And our submarines here. Oh, found an enemy submarine, but that has been sunk. It was causing a fair bit of problems, but they are still sending merchant marines here. But the question is, are we Yeah, so that one needs to be repaired eventually. We haven't gotten the new submarine here yet. Let's have a look. How far... I'm not sure if they actually managed to build it at all. Oh right, our interceptors are now flying around here. Doing a tiny bit of damage on the enemy artillery there. We could send in the battle group 5 to clear that one out and then pull back again. I'm still having garrisons there, which is a problem to be fair. Now then, since we did clear out that one, other Bulgarians, they are sending in troops here. You know what, I will pull back a little bit. I'll pull back to the old lines there. So if Ansang takes that one, 18 can take out that one, or protect the bridge over there. Then we'll have Gazoo, who can be over there for the time being. And then there's this group, can be over there. And the infantry, I will keep around there, I think. Assuming that... Oh wait, that's a narrow river, so we can't actually get across there. We do need to pull this one back, so we'll keep the infantry in the city that we just pulled the artillery away from. Over there. And we do have a bit more artillery on this side, which we can probably move down that way. I'm assuming that that explains. Okay, and the artillery group there can be thrown over there. So I'll give the Bulgarians free reign over this. Alright, we're moving through the Hungarian territories. That's fine by me. Hello. Oh, there's another English submarine there. Or British rather, but... Let's pull back these troops back to Brussels. Now then. Things are starting to look pretty fine. Oh, that's German tanks there. Germans have actually got a newer design of some of the tanks. Let's have a look. Is there any technology trade that we could do? Altitude pressurization, TNA principles. We are researching most of that, but what about the tank designs? We can compare it to this. 699 and 81410. Panzerschuf Lam. I mean, it does have a decent bit of attack against soft targets. Is there any other things that we might need from them? So let's have a look at air defense. Do they have any better flak? It's a bit short range. What about this one? This has a decent range. And very large damage. Oh, we'll take that one. Now then, what about anti-tank guns? Is there anything... Back 40L, 48, 75mm. Or we could get the Stuk 3. Take out that one. Do they have any better submarine designs yet? I mean, they've got pretty decent submarines, but just don't have the range that we want for their offensive capabilities, which is quite a kind of a high priority for me. 900 million, yes. I will take that. It gives them some nice technology, it gives me new designs to use. And most importantly, it gives me a lot of money. Because the Germans are not really lacking in money, they've still got 9 billion. Of course, after that trade, not as much, but still. They're not poor by any stretch of imagination. Oh, we're actually slowly accumulating a bit of a reserve of stuff there, which means that we are actually producing stuff now. And the Bulgarians are trying to capture more of the land here. Just not very successful in it. Oh, they rejected that. Okay. We've got another Fiat, which would be going there, I believe. And we have gotten more special forces. I think I'll send this special forces to join the others in Poland. Don't remember where exactly I sent them. Probably around there. So that would be 7. That would be enough to do a fair bit. Now, have we gotten any more production done? Not around here. We need to repair the military goods factory over there. Are we... We've got way more in power production than we actually need. There's a lot of coal over there. Do we need... We do kind of need more coal. I'll start repairing some of these. Kind of want to manually keep an eye on what we actually need to do. We'd actually repair the lumber mills as well, because we do need some of that, and we probably have plenty unemployed. 4.4 is not that much, actually. It's not all that much. Right, have we got any more troops built around here? Not yet. What about the submarine? I know that we are building... Ooh, is this... It has gone down 1 day since we last checked. With more submarines over here, we can certainly keep the enemies away from the Dutch ports. In the meanwhile, troops are on the move there. We have cleared out a fair bit of this. Let's move up on this side. If we can take out Ankara, that would be nice. Keep on moving a little bit. We can probably take out that one first. It is bound to have quite a bit of garrison. I think we can deal with that. Let me actually pause for a quick moment. So we got another special forces unit here that has been repaired. I will send it all the way here at least. They will need to figure out how to get it here easiest. I mean, we could clear out the road over this way. One way or another. These troops over here have been repairing quite nicely, so I'm pretty sure that we can actually take out the village here without too much trouble. Is this... No, that's no place where we can actually go into. Also, that island over there is going to be outside our reach with the special forces anyway. We could send in some of the marines to clear out that one, but right now I don't think it's really necessary. Forget nuclear fission. It's rather expensive, so I'd rather not. Start the intermediate torpedoes and signs or something like that next. Because that might allow us to get better submarines out. Right, entrench over there. We do have... that's what? Oh, it's 10, isn't it? Yeah, it's 10 units. That would be plenty to take out that one. Then we'll turn northeast to clear out this area over here. Maybe even go clear out the village there. With the troops that are in a bit better shape. Okay, the military goods demand has gone down quite significantly now, so we are going to be producing a fair bit more troops. That means that we probably have a submarine down here waiting. No, oh right, I remember. It's not actually producing on full speed because the place is a bit of a mess. It needs to be repaired for that. Eritrea, how about that? Are we ready to fight them? About as ready as we can be. Did we get the... So we got the artillery there. Do we have any actual infantry here? Not by the looks of it. We've got some over here. Move them over there and then we'll use the special forces and such to clear out the enemy. Also, are we actually producing troops here? Land No, we're not actually producing troops there. How about we start producing more special forces there? Oh, and it's gonna have to be on continuous production. Right, so far so good. Taking neutral fire in Poland. Have we actually gotten the troops in there yet? No, they're still on their way. It's just our air force that's taking the fire. And some of the troops are still on the move there, but the Bulgarians have captured a tiny bit around here. Well, they captured the industrial complex over there. They have 100% war justification towards us. Well, I mean, we have been supporting the opposition for quite a while now. Right, so do we have the troops available to actually attack on the next location? Almost. We'll probably start moving these along the road here. To take out the land production first and then Ankara. Ooh, there we go. That's some nice fire there. And we do have a little bit of a reserve of military goods, so that's excellent news for us. Entrenched over there. Moving these ships down this way. And then I'm going to take the units that are not in need of repair and start sending them north. Or northeast, rather. Right, we are fighting there, but we are... Yeah, it's mostly our artillery firing up on the enemy. Which are doing fine, by the way. The artillery, not the enemy. Trying to move in there, but one by one the artillery is destroyed. Transistor fundamentals is going to be done in 2 days. Make that 1 day now. That's a tech that cannot be traded. Haven't built any more troops there. We have built another special forces down here. I think we'll start gathering up some more special forces around here somewhere and then use them most likely against Spain. Because what we've noticed is that the special forces are brilliant in fighting the enemy without taking too much losses. Which is saving us a fair bit of money in training new troops. But at the same time they do cost a fair bit of maintenance. That is something to keep in mind. Right, looks like we can gather both of these groups, assign them there. We can move in our artillery over there and start bombarding the enemies there. We got the transistor fundamentals. It did unlock some things. For example, modern electronics. That's going to be a bit expensive. I wonder if the Germans have that already or not. No, not really. I've gotten the helicopter design applications. We do have that under research already. Just going to put in the modern electronics at least there. I think that's about it, really. Oh, we're going to get the water supply technology soon. Is that going to unlock anything? No. It's going to increase the healthcare rating a little bit, but other than that, not too much. There we go. We're doing a decent bit of damage on the enemy. Once our troops have arrived here, we'll just move in the Marines along the road, destroy the garrison, and then we'll capture Ankara. They are actually building another research lab there, interestingly enough. Right, so these troops can actually move into the town there. These troops are mostly okay. Some of them do require some repairs, so I'm not going to do too much about that. We are forcing their artillery. They probably have more artillery in Ankara, actually, or over there somewhere. They're offering to buy more consumer goods. And Germany's selling us coal. Okay. So our daily expenses is still... Okay, research is a lot of it. We're gonna have to lower the research cost a tiny bit and we'll be able to make a lot more money. Okay, the Marines are now in fierce fighting near Ankara. Garrisons are giving up one by one. Right, I'm gonna take everyone else except the one that took the heaviest damage. And entrench in there. Remove our artillery within reach of that. I mean, of course, they're going to have a huge garrison in there. But at the same time, once we start fighting them, it shouldn't take too long. Not to mention, we still have some... Actually got a decent stockpile of military goods. Oh, there were still troops in there. For a few moments. We pull back another Marine. Come on, don't die. There we go. Pull back next Marine. So our artillery is taking out the cavalry on the flanks, which is not a bad idea actually. I could send them back for repairs already, but I'm hoping that we can capture Ankara and then we can repair them here instead of sending them far away. Garrisons in Ankara are now falling, one by one. Another Marine needs to be pulled back though, before we get ahead of ourselves. Alright, so there are still garrisons in there. Majority of the garrisons are still alive, barely, but they're okay. Now they're taking a lovely bit of damage there. The garrisons are falling. There we go. Let's get to Ankara. These troops can be... I'll wait another day before I send them to repair there. But we can now repair them fairly close. We got the artillery within reach of that as well, so we can send in some troops to capture that town. Question is, will they actually surrender now or not? We got some money out of that, which is good. We're still having quite a bit of deficit in here. Because we're not actually selling all that much. No, they did not give up. Right. Well, we've got these troops, we can go capture that. We can move in these troops to be a bit of a reserve. Some of them have already been repaired. Not entirely, but for the most part. Right, now that we've got Ankara, there's actually a lot of troops here that could benefit from a quick repair. Over there, and then of course these troops. Improved warhead penetration. Sounds about right. Or sounds rather good. Now, their capital is in Istanbul. Okay, they do have an airbase there. Do we have any more troops available in this region? Do we have another special forces? So down that way. With the special forces and the Marines and all that, we might be able to take out Istanbul, especially if we concentrate all of our troops into the bridge there. Just destroy the garrison there, then immediately move in, destroy the garrison in both of these. It is doable. It is a bit risky, of course, but it is doable. Now, we could probably get the motorized engineers. Not that we'll probably be using them, but just to have something researching. That doesn't take too long. Works well as placeholder. Okay, so we destroyed some of their supply trucks there. Also, I'm assuming that the Marines over here, yep, they've done their job quite nicely. Let's move up that way. There's some Soviet motorized engineers here. I'm just hoping that they don't declare war on us anymore. They might, but it's not guaranteed. Also, how we... don't think we've gotten much in terms of extra units. Or extra reserves. It's not going down as quickly as it used to. And we do have majority of the troops there. I think we still got one moving in from here. But these troops are about to be ready to start fighting in Poland. And hopefully we can clear... Oh, that's experienced mounted infantry there. It would be a shame if something happened to it. Right, but unfortunately we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.